Hello Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your weekly tarot, and this reading I'm focused on the 18th to the 25th of May, but as always do keep in mind that these reads, they do tend to be timeless, okay? That's just the week that I'm focused on while I'm pulling the cards. As always, I'm going to do the spirit animal guidance, we're going to do your rune, your healing crystal, your tea leaf and the tarot. Timestamps will be below, so you can skip anything that doesn't really resonate for you or doesn't apply to you, okay? Right, so what's this one? The moonlit bears strength. Okay, draw on your inner strength to face challenges. Whoa. God damn it. And there was me thinking that we'd have a nice, pleasant, gentle week. Okay. So, call upon your inner strength to face challenges. When confronted with difficulties, tap into your resilience. Yeah, you're a Scorpio, you have resilience by the bucket load. Why? Because you had to. And determination. Your strength will help you persevere and succeed. Okay. Now, here's the thing, Scorpio. Usually, and I'm smiling, because somebody's about to fuck up. And that makes me smile. I don't know, it just does. It feels to me like someone is about to fuck up. And it indicates, not you, don't worry. It's not you that's about to fuck up. It's someone who's about to do something in your direction that would be most unwise for them to do. That's why I'm smiling. Okay, that's why I find it amusing. This has got the energy of someone who basically is going to try and be a bully. And they don't quite know what it is that they're going up against, basically. I mean, look at the energy in that card. Like, are you kidding me? Why would anyone want to pick a fight with that? Why? Why would anyone think that that's a good idea, picking a fight with that? That's not going to go well. And the mention of, draw upon your inner strength to face challenges whenever you're confronted with difficulties. Now, that could just be situational, like certain things in life being a bit difficult. I'm feeling that this is a person who's trying to make your life difficult. I feel that this is like a job's worth. Honestly. Okay, let's find out more. Let's see. What rune message do you have for our Scorpio collective for the 18th to the 25th of May, please? I'm intrigued to see how this is going to play out. Answers. Odin's rune. Of course it is. If I was going to match any of the Aesir up with Scorpio, it would definitely be Odin. Loki's more sort of Aquarius, I feel. I would put Odin with Scorpio. Information, communication, wisdom, and understanding. Answers. Answers are coming. I've lost my pedal. I'm trying to switch out to the other camera, and my foot's feeling around and there's nothing there. True vision. Power, the powers of communication specifically. This is true vision, wisdom, order, divine inspiration. Okay. I feel with this one that there's information coming out this week, Scorpio, to do with a specific person who has been trying to make your life as difficult as possible. And here's the thing, life is already fucking hard enough as it is. Right? You don't need some little shithead making things even worse for you. But there's information coming out, right? So if you've been sitting there for the past few months going, I know that someone's screwing it up with my shit. I just know it. I can't prove it. I can't prove who it is. I've got my suspicions. Well, number one, your suspicions have been bang on. And number two, you're going to be finding out the exact name of that person this week. You've got something coming to light here. Okay. Well, whoever it is, I mean, I can't really feel too bad for them, I suppose. Because I'm understanding this energy as they've been doing it for a while. They've got it coming. And it's hard to feel bad for anyone when their chickens are coming home to roost. Do you know what I mean? Call me petty, call me whatever, I really don't give a shit. When someone's been creating problems for other people and then their chickens come home to roost, I can't find the empathy within me. I just can't. It is what it is. Tourmalined quartz for your healing crystal. Yeah, restoration. So this is what it looks like. What is it? With both the negativity fighting power of black tourmaline and the amplifying clarity of the clear quartz, tourmalined or tourmalated quartz, exactly what it sounds like. It's the shadow and the light, isn't it? It's the shadow and the light. So the black tourmaline helps you fight off negativity, and the clear quartz brings in clarity. It's cleansing. This might just be the best stone to bring along in that often discussed desert island scenario. Who needs it? Anyone who is in need of a psycho-spiritual scrub. A psycho-spiritual scrub. That implies that there's spiritual attacks going on. Doesn't it? Where to put it? Wherever you intend to shine your brightest. So the plot thickens, Scorpio. The plot thickens. You've been shining your brightest. Someone's taken issue with that. As they do. It pisses me off, Scorpio, because I don't know why Scorpio gets so much fucking hate. It really pisses me off. Like, it winds me up something chronic. When to use it? When it's time to shed light on any vices, victims and vampires in your life. So the spiritual attacks, Scorpio, that you know fine fucking well have been coming in. I'm gritting my teeth. It's been coming from an individual who views themselves as being a victim. So they're victimizing others while themselves playing the victim card. Absolutely insane. Once you have a clear view of their whereabouts, it's that much easier to kick them back in the gutter where they belong. There it is. I'm holding up the card so you guys can see it for yourself right there where my nail is. Or what's left of my nail. We've been out gardening and stuff, so my nails have been getting worn down. And then your affirmation with this one, restore your perfect light. Scorpio, you keep shining your light and you keep shining it bright. Okay? This is someone's piss poor, feeble attempt, and we've seen this coming out of your read before, at trying to get you back in your imaginary box. We've seen this a couple of times now. It's come out in your read. Now, some people, when they are bullied or attacked in this relentless manner, do you know what? A lot of people would sit there and go, okay, well, maybe they've got a point. Maybe I should get back in my box. Maybe I am too much this, too much that, or not enough this, or not enough that. Right? Most people would fall for that. Most people would get bullied out of jobs, bullied off of platforms, bullied out of families. I don't think this is going to work this time, Scorpio. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think this bully is going to manage to get their own way. I'm not convinced. She got that one. Answers. Odin's rune. I'll tell you what comes to mind with this one. That's Hugin and Minen. They hear everything, they see everything, they report back. That's a metaphor. That's a metaphor right there. Forces unseen, shall we say, have been reporting back to other forces unseen of exactly what has been going on, Scorpio. It has been reported back. And we'll see what else comes out of the tarot. It's been reported back. You're fine. Whoever this is that's launching these relentless spiritual attacks, they're not going to be fine. Not a chance. Harp, great happiness. Scorpio, you keep doing you. You keep doing you. You keep playing your song or speaking, spreading your words, spreading your messages. Fan, romance, celebration and party. And wind chimes, peace and harmony. Peace and harmony will be restored. You know what I'm seeing with that one? That's a fake fan. That's a frenemy. I'm not feeling that as fan, as in something that you waft in front of your face to keep you cooled down. Maybe that's another metaphor. It could be. You keep your cool. You keep your cool. I'm feeling that as someone who pretends to like you, someone who pretends to enjoy your work, someone who pretends to be a fan of you, a fan of your work, whatever this is. Okay? Or someone who is pretending to be a friend. And they're at the back of all of this. Potentially for a small handful of you guys, this could be a love rival type situation, because it does say romance, celebration and party, but it's come out squiffy. So that could easily be an individual that you used to be romantically involved with, or someone who wanted to be romantically involved with you. And that's who's going to be at the back of all of this. This is what you need to focus on though, Scorpio. This wind chime energy. Here's the thing as well. See with wind chimes, you know they're protective. It's just with me getting right back into my gardening stuff. Wind chimes, it's not just something that people pin up outside their homes or pin up outside their sheds. They actually have a purpose. They do. And the practical purpose in the physical is actually to keep pests away, like foxes and rats, mainly rats and foxes, right? Because they don't like things that move and make a noise, because in their head they just assume, oh shit, that there's a human, and they scarper off, right? And they're really sort of nervous at anything that moves and makes a noise, so they're really protective that way. And spiritually, they say that high chimes, like high sounding chimes and bells and stuff, they keep evil spirits away. You would have heard of like witches' bells, right? Little charms that you hang off of your front door. So every time the door opens and closes, you get the little tinkle tinkle. They say that it stops the bad energies following you home and entering into your home, right? So bells and high-pitched noises, really, really protective. Ain't that some shit? Peace and harmony with this message of protection. You're being protected. You are protected. Peace and harmony being restored. Okay. Let's get the tarot out on this one. Let me see. Okay, was this harp for Scorpio, please? This is harp for Scorpio. Great happiness. Oh, look. Look, 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 look. Hello. Hi. Queen of Swords. Reversed. How you doing? You having a good day? No? I wonder why. Might it be because of all the lies you've been telling? Queen of Swords is a prolific liar in the reversed position. Whoever this Queen of Swords energy is, and I do feel that it's female, they're not happy. They're not happy with their lives at all. She's wearing that green. Now, green can indicate money, obviously, but it's also associated with the heart chakra. So this is someone who I'd say is in a lot of pain, but it could also be like the green-eyed monster, jealousy, envy. Okay, Queen of Swords reversed, that is not a pleasant individual. That's someone who takes out their unhappiness out on other people. And it's clarifying this great happiness. So harp, again, associated with angels, angelic music, again, protective sounds. Maybe sound therapy might be worth you taking a look into, Scorpio. Okay, picking up an instrument, even if you're not musically inclined, anything that's got like a high tinkling pitched sound to it for reasonable prices. Them bowls, you know, the music bowls that you tap and then you do that and it makes this high pitched meditative sound. They can be healing and cleansing and protective. You also get these tin drums. They're the strangest things. If you Google tin drums, high-pitched little drums that you can get little buttons for your fingers and you can tap and they make cute little tunes. They can be quite therapeutic. So music therapy might be a wise plan for you guys. But also with this, it implies that you're making noise. You're making noise. Either through your music, through your singing, through your speaking, people are listening to you somehow because you're somehow making noise. You could be at work and you could be making great progress and making noise that way. Okay? Non-threatening, because it's a harp. So you're non-threatening, unless, of course, provoked. Don't poke the bear. Something about the noise that you're making is upsetting whoever this Queen of Swords reversed is. They don't like what you're saying. They don't like that people are listening to you. Or they don't like what you're doing. They don't like that people are paying attention. You have another card for this, please. Any more information on that Queen of Swords reversed? Could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. A Libra or a Leo. Take that information with a grain of salt. Okay. Ultimately, this is strength, courage, power, and influence. They don't like your strength. They don't like the fact that you were courageous enough to sing your song, to make a noise. They don't have that sort of courage. That's not a quality that they possess. That's why they reversed. Right? They don't like the fact that you've got influence in any way, shape or form. You've got influence, Scorpio. Whether you're aware of it or not, you're probably not even aware of it. That's the saddest part of this, actually, if you're not aware of it. And then you're getting all these attacks and you're like, fuck me, where's all that coming from? It's because you got influence. Because the noise that you're making, it has power. It has power. What's this fan? Oh, look, barely got the question out my mouth. 3 of Swords off centre, and I says that feels like a fake fan or a frenemy. And you're getting the 3 of Swords off centre. Unhealed energy. This person is unhealed. And I'll tell you what else, Scorpio. They have seen that you have been working hard on your own progress and on your own healing specifically. This is someone trying to reopen a wound, thinking that they can hit a nerve. They're trying to reopen a wound of yours. They are fake. Can you have another card for this, for Scorpio, please? They're trying to undo the healing process that you've been doing on yourself. The moon. The moon. Feminine energy. Moon is intuition. It's fears, it's secrets, it's uncertainties, it's everything that's being hidden. Secrets. What else with this moon? I'm also getting shadow side. As in this individual, whoever they are, they're avoiding looking at their own shadow. And that makes them one of the most not dangerous, because they don't really have any true power, but it makes them one of the most unhinged individuals alive today, because they refuse to look at their own shadow. I'm forever saying everybody's got a shadow. It's those who ignore it or pretend like theirs doesn't exist that become incredibly evil, because they turn into the most pious individuals on the planet who can then feel as if they can justify even the most heinous of acts towards other people and justify it to themselves. That's what someone not looking at their shadow, acknowledging their shadow does. That's why you should never ignore it. They don't want to look at it. This is someone who is pious as fuck. Could be dealing with a Pisces also. You have another card for this moon. The wolf and the dog. So that's the wild and the tame. The obedient and the independent. They don't like it when people are independent. They prefer when people do as they're told. You don't do what you're told. And nor should you. Nor should you. What else for this moon? What else for this moon? Their identity is currently hidden. But they're not as smart as what they think they are. Because this cycle, my dears, is about to come to its completion. World is a card of victory. It's not just completion, it's also a card of victory. This cycle of this onslaught of spiritual attacks orchestrated by this Queen of Swords in the reverse is about to finish. Now, I don't know how. I don't know the details. I'm an intuitive. I can only read the strongest overall energy. It feels to me like this is going to start winding down over the next 3 months. And then you're never going to be bothered by this individual ever again. This energy is saying whoever this person is, they are on borrowed time. Now, I don't know how much to read into that, but they're saying borrowed time, borrowed time, borrowed time. I don't know how deeply to read into that. And I don't know if I should. So I'm going to leave that particular message there. You've got to wait and see how this plays out, Scorpio. You're being reassured that this Billy is on borrowed time. And I have to emphasize, I don't know the extent of the meaning of that. I don't want to know. To be completely honest with you, I do not want to know. They're on borrowed time. We have another card for this, please. Moon with the world, please. Oh, that's interesting. There's blockages. The way the deck's handling it, it's not moving. It's not moving swiftly. Like, the cards are not gliding in between each other the way that it normally does, which can imply there's some kind of blockages and restrictions that's going on. So the restrictions that this individual tried to put on your life, Scorpio, they are basically going to get hammered. They're going to get hammered by their own restrictions. Because when you consider everything that they've been putting out, it comes back in. It comes back in. There's a message here of public and publicity. Something that this individual was trying to keep hidden from everyone else is going to come out on a public level. They're about to be embarrassed publicly. They're saying dragged. They're going to get dragged publicly. So they launched a witch hunt against you. And because that's the energy that they were putting out into the universe is responding in kind. Because remember, we've already had the message of the unseen has reported back to the unseen. And it says, well, maybe we'll find out what the results of that's going to be. This is the results of that. They've launched a witch hunt against you, and it's rubber banded back to them. So all this time they've been trying to disgrace you, they've been trying to bully you and trying to embarrass you. All this time, and it's smacking them back in the face. Glass houses and that, Can you have another card for this moon and the world, please? the Chariot, Cancerian energy, Ten of Cups, Pisces energy, the Two of Wands, Aries energy. There's you moving on. Is you keeping your hands clean, Scorpio. You're keeping your hands clean, and I tell you, you know what they're saying here? And here's a spooky thing. Everyone gets exactly what they deserve in the end. In the end, they do. This is you moving on. This is you focused on creating the most beautiful life for yourself. This is happiness, completion, emotional health on top form, physical health on top form. This is having the willpower of not being dragged down with this person, having the willpower to not play them at their own game, because they're playing dirty. They're playing dirty, and you're not going to lower your standards. This is you, what is it they say, keeping your vibes high. This is you choosing a different path, you choosing to literally take the high road, like you're taking the high road, for real. The Chariot, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Wands. What's this wind chimes? The Scorpio, please. And you will continue. See how you've got a noisemaker there and a noisemaker there? You will continue making your noise. So whatever it is that this individual's got an issue with you doing, you're going to double down and keep doing more of the thing that they've got an issue with you doing. Whatever it is that they're bullying you about, you're doubling down and you're doing more of that thing, not less of it. More of it. You still continue to make a noise. And clarify the wind chimes for Scorpio, please. Thank you. There it is. King of Cups. King of Cups. Emotional stability. Secure within yourself. You know who you are. That's literally a Scorpio card. The King of Cups. And look how he's leaning. You'll not be budged. You'll not be budged. You have another card for this, please, for Scorpio. Blue. He's wearing blue and yellow. Blue, throat chakra. Communication. Making noise. Speaking the truth. Speaking your truth. Spreading your message. And that yellow's going to be about your navel chakra, which is willpower. Willpower. Have you felt lately, Scorpio, like your energy was being drained? Unexplained tiredness. Unexplained restlessness. Unexplained disturbed sleep. Waking up at 2 and 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning and unable to fall asleep again. Unexplained lethargy. They're all symptoms of spiritual attacks, my dear, especially when combined with mysterious bad smells. Either on your physical body or in your home. Random nasty ass smells that you know full well ain't coming from you. you know full well isn't coming off of your dog or your cat or your pet hamster. Weird, unexplained bad smells with all the other symptoms I described. Spiritual attacks. Seven of Cups off center. And another seven. Seven of Wands off center. Keep a lookout for 777. Triple sevens. That's all about taking a temporary withdrawal so that you can carefully assess the situation. It's about confidence building. Okay. And then Google 777 for further information. In fact, I will quickly do it now. Angel number. I do have a book under my desk here with all the angel numbers in, but it's huge. And it would literally take up all this space. Right, so angel number 777. Completedness and alignment of soul and spirit. So there we go. You are in alignment with your soul's mission, your soul journey, and spirit. You are in alignment. This individual is trying to stop you from fulfilling your soul mission. It represents reassurance and self-confidence, spiritual awakening, intuition, inner guidance, wisdom, psychic abilities, perseverance, and endurance. There it is. 777. When you see that number, it is a response, because if you recall, I told you the unseen has reported back to the other unseen. The 777 is confirmation that those wee raven energies have managed to deliver their message. No more confusion. It's clarity here. No more fighting. And here's the thing. No more fighting the unknown. No more fighting that you cannot see. It's being dealt with. That's why they're off center. They're off center because you're being told, Scorpio, this ain't your fight. This ain't your fight. You don't have to fight back. You don't have to fight back. For the first time in your fucking life, you don't have to fight back. This ain't your fight. Aye, it's happening to you. But they're saying, we got this. We got this. You don't have to do a damn thing. Make sure that you stay on your soul mission. Make sure you keep singing your song, whatever that means. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Thank you. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Focus on perfecting your own craft. Again, don't lower your standards. 8 of Pentacles is all about keeping your standards high. Like literally, Scorpio, this individual, whoever they are literally beneath you. They are beneath you. They are not worth you breaking a nail over or getting your hands dirty over. They're not worth it. They're literally beneath you. 8 of Pentacles is your strongest overall energy. It's telling you that. You focus on your work, focus on your job, focus on your soul mission. Focus on keeping your standards high. Okay? 8 of Pentacles, that's a professional. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for self-improvement. Remain professional. Can you have a healing message for Scorpio, please? Oh, nice big jump there. Focus. Number 4. Focus. Where's my book? I mean, it's obvious without the book what they're getting at, because we've literally said it all there with the Eight of Pentacles. But I much prefer to give you all of the information that I possibly can. Okay, so with the healing messages, you've got to combine the message that comes from whoever made the deck, combined with your reader's interpretation, but most importantly, combined with your own intuition about how that message feels for you as well. Okay, so you're taking 3 different sources of information and you're combining it all. Focus. Do not get distracted from your goal. Aim for greatness. Keep boundaries steady and learn to say no as a full sentence. And your affirmation, I sustain my focus. It says life is full of distractions. There is so much choice. There is even the choice of doing nothing. Understand that to have something bigger than what you really desire, that might involve a sacrifice. A sacrifice of how you spend your time, of where you place your attention, and of what you prioritize over another. To hold such a line, we must understand that no one can do everything that they are asked or feel that they have to do. That is impossible. Even if we have already been told falsely that we can have it all. To be effective in our focus, then we have to make room for it. In other words, we may have to hold a boundary, one that involves saying no. Many of us do not know how to say no or hold the no boundary without wavering or feeling guilty. Everyone should know how to say no as a full sentence. Yep, just no. Pleasantly and politely communicated on its own with no excuse or justification. So try it. Keep in your wonderful mind and in your passionate heart not just the end result, but why you're desiring this thing. Why do you think that it's there? This target that you're wanting to hit, why are you letting fly the arrow in the first place? It's basically, what is your intent behind what you want? Okay. Is it for fun or to experience what it feels like to have this? Is it for your own growth? Or is it that it's a step towards your next goal? Because that is a key part of your values. Yeah, so why you're doing what you're doing is a key part of your values. Why you're doing what you're doing that has attracted the attention of this disgusting little bully, right? If you're one of these that's on the verge of quitting because of this disgusting little bully, Spirit wants you to reflect back upon why you're doing what you're doing in the first place, why it's important to you. Okay? All of these and more should help you hold that focus when the world is tempting you elsewhere. And then the companion stone that's associated with this one is jasper. So if you feel like you're wavering and losing sight of your own focus, then possibly some jasper, if you focus on jasper, it can help you to retain your focus. Okay. Right, let's take a look at some wonderful words of wisdom from the shitty deck. And we'll see what is coming out for you there. Also, if you've made it this far into the read and you've not yet subscribed, then why the hell not? I would definitely appreciate showing me some love on those funky little clicky buttons below. Right, sometimes you have to act like nothing's wrong. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So even if this little bully is getting a reaction out of you, Scorpio, if they are making you worried, don't let them see it. Don't let them see it. Okay? This is called dealing with shit and being strong enough to take that shit without showing your shit. Yeah. And everyone steps in shit. The key is to keep walking and it'll eventually come off. Yeah, that's it. Treat this like you've just gone for a beautiful walk in a beautiful park and some little asshole has let their dog do a shit on the grass. You didn't see it and you walked on it. Oh well. Try not to let it spoil your day. Okay, just keep rubbing your feet on the grass and keep going. Alright, it will eventually come off. So that's what's happened to you, Scorpio. You've accidentally, inadvertently stepped on some shit. Okay. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. If you feel that you're needing a personal reading, then my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. There is a link for that in my description box below, along with links for our Patreon, our other YouTube channels as well, and also those beautiful, beautiful bracelets by Otter Spirit with a discount code. Do go check them out as well. They're absolutely amazing to deal with. But yeah, everything that you need, description box below. Don't forget to hit those clicky buttons on your way down there. That would be most appreciated. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.